I'm here to give you your daily vibe, your healing message, and SRT of the day. I'm just laying out my cards. Guys, always please like, share, and subscribe. That does help my channel to grow. Excuse me one second. It does help the message to circulate. And it helps everyone become more aware of the work that I do here. Very different kind of spiritual work. It's funny, I picked up a deck and moved it, and what do I get? The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Hopefully, that's not what the reading is about today. So let's see what we got today. The 18th. The 18th. Oh, now it's like very dark. Hold on a second. Maybe if I push this down. Sorry, I probably should have set this up better beforehand. All right, 11:30. It is morning. I'm making progress, guys. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. Father in heaven, spirit guides. Oh, let me pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. To forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Father in heaven, spirit guides, show me clearly what is it that you want to show the collective for today. What do we got? Good afternoon to you. Good morning to me. I don't know where you are. But you're the first one. You're the first one today. Oops. Hopefully it's not the same one. Ooh. Done being sat in the back. I just said before I picked up this deck to move it out of the way. Upstate New York. Oh, we're in the same thing. It's 11:30. This came out when I picked up my deck to move it out of the way, right? So I have a feeling that this Ten of Swords in reverse is in reference to this card right here. Okay? Was that? Let me ask Spirit, because I already intoned in the Spirit. Is that Knight of Wands in reverse in reference to this card right here? Yep. See, nothing happens by accident. Okay, so yeah. So you are, I think you are done being stabbed in the back by anybody who's going to play you. By any player energy in your life. Anybody who's going to be in and out of your life. I think you're at it. You're at that point where you're like, I'm not going to allow this to happen anymore. Okay? Let's see. What else? What else? Spirit, what do you want to tell them? Whoa. All right. These cards all fell. So this came this way. And we had this yesterday, this card, but in a different reference. So let's see. A lot of the cards that we had yesterday. Let's see. I think you're saying too much partying isn't good. I think that's what they're trying to say. Too much playing around isn't fun. Being with these player energies is not good. What your main focus is now on is that 10 of Cups, that ultimate wish fulfillment. If there was a time, I had all these cards packed up together. Hello. And I was going to say, I don't think, as I was going to say this, what is this? There's a lot of stuff in here. Grateful divine feminine guidance. Thank you for so much. I was going to say, I don't think you're so interested in the money anymore. And then I see this card. I think that, but I know why this came out. I think there might have been a time, I'm not going to say about the money. I think what Spirit's trying to show me is that there was this time when you accepted this player energy in your life, right? You realize you've been through enough pain. You've come through enough clarity. You're like, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And now you're like, I'm focusing on these two things. The Ten of Cups and stability, okay? This is what you're looking for. The Ten of Cups and stability. You're like, I want a stable person, or I want to be stable, and I want a family life. I want love and stability, okay? Which is two things that you want, right? Two things that you should have in your life, if that's what you're looking for. You're no longer going to accept the fact of somebody overlooking you and manipulating you. The grass wasn't greener. No, it was not. Okay, so you're just like, I just want somebody solid. I want this guy, not this guy, okay? Or this person, not this person. I think that's where you're at right now. Oh, good. Stability. Hello. Let's see, as my daughter calls me. I'm not going to answer that. Okay, so let's see. What about this, please? Let's see. So it's good. We are, the last few daily vibes, it's been a very, I want to say strong message, right? Of coming to this realization of knowing that this shit wasn't for you, really standing in your power, standing in your own, who you are. Yeah, you see, this was never a true contract. This was never a true partnership, a union. This wasn't, or maybe, and Spirit's trying to tell me something else now. Maybe you felt it was a true contract. Maybe you felt it was what you thought it was, but it really wasn't. I think they're saying you sabotaged yourself in thinking this was a real commitment. I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. Yes, I know you have been missing me, but you're here, African sun, so good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, but I think you're seeing too that this other person, this whole sabotage. I feel like there is this winning. I don't know why. Spirit's saying winning. Like somebody was winning and not having a commitment. I don't know why they're showing me that. Like, haha, I told you it wasn't going to be forever. I don't know why. I don't know why they're making me feel this way right now. And then I think you also just, once you saw this, maybe I feel like this person was maybe a little bit boastful. Maybe they actually told you they were never going to be in a solid commitment. I don't know, guys, when I close my eyes, I channel better. That's why my eyes are closed. So maybe they they showed you, they said things in so many ways, maybe not plain out, or maybe they did too. I feel like Spirit is saying to some of you guys, it was very blunt, that things will never evolve. And I think now you're really saying like, this did not give me anything that I was looking for. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read all these things. You're so funny, African son. Thank you. We talked about getting married all the time, but didn't really know each other. Well, he was winning. Yes, boastful. See? Okay. What do I see when I close my eyes? So when I close my eyes, Spirit actually kind of... I want to say when I close my eyes, they almost reenact something. It's like a show. Does that make sense? So they're showing me situations, and so I have to look at it and now describe to you what they're showing me. Does that make sense? So when my eyes are open, it happens. But when I close my eyes, I can see it better because now I have this black background behind me. Does that make sense? Okay. So, the reluctancy of somebody wanting to work as a partnership with you is making you move on or made you move on already. But they came out sideways. I think you're seeing that. Let's see. See what else. And it's funny how this fell out, guys. Okay. Oh, hello from South Africa. I love you too, honey. So the Four of Wands sideways. We know what the Four of Wands is, guys? And it fell on top of the Hierophant in reverse. It was like this. It fell like that. Broken. This isn't a solid commitment. Maybe you thought it was going to lead to marriage. Maybe you thought it was going to lead to a long-term life is good. It's like, But I also feel the reason why it fell out like this was almost like there was a facade, since this came out sideways on top of this, the facade of it evolving when truly this is what it was. It was in the reverse. Okay, I feel that's why it fell out exactly like that, okay? And then I also see a lot of people, just a lot of people here, guys. A lot of people, too many people in this party. Too many people in this party. All right, I feel like we're done with this deck. Yes. kept you sad. All right, too many energies kept you sad because you weren't the number one energy. Why are you leading me to this deck? And I never use this deck, but I'm going to pick it up because Spirit is leading me to this deck. Let me just do like a quick little shuffle. So I'm going to go straight into the advice and healing message right now because I think we got the gist of the story, right? And lately the story has been evolving, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Palm Springs, woot woot. That's nice. Visions of what's to come in the world or in this community. I sometimes do have visions in certain things, but I guess it depends on what it is, right? All right, so, all right. It's funny that this deck here, it's really cool, this deck. These two cards it's pretty much telling me exactly what the closing message was yesterday before I started SRT. This person, this situation that you held so dear to your heart was not as beautiful as you thought it was, all right? This person wasn't as beautiful inside as you thought. The vision I see mostly is of the world of what's to come. Things are going to change. Things will get better, but this chaos that we've been living in lately, it's going to fester over for like, I would say, within the next year or so, things are going to start changing and getting better. But with all this restrictions and the COVID thing, and I get a lot of those feelings, right? What I do like is actually me doing all these readings now with the SRT. I'm changing my viewers because not everybody's into this, they've given me visions of people having just a lot more clarity now. Ready? I see total dysfunction. Yeah. Destruction. Oh, for the future? I do, but I also see there's this destruction that we're in right now in the world and how this world is in reverse. I want to say it's reversing, okay? And then it's going to halt. And I think that people are going to stand up to all of this. And I think it's going to slowly start coming back. I don't think it'll ever be the same, though. I don't think it'll ever be the same. I don't know if we'll ever have the freedoms we ever had before. It's sad to say. But I do feel it's going to get better. But they're going to have a little bit more control over us. And then I feel like that's when people are really going to put their foot down and say, okay, I've had enough. I've already been to that place, but a lot of people are still accepting the shit. We are people. We have a voice if we choose to have a voice. If we choose to be quiet, you have no one to blame but yourself, right? These are the things that they show me. Okay, back to the reading. So I think Spirit is trying to say that you are in this place right now of knowing that this person if you're not in a place of knowing, I think you're at this place of realization. This person wasn't as beautiful inside as you thought. You needed to go above and beyond. You need to go above to seek counsel from within and your spirit and your guides and everybody who's around you to show that you weren't being very wise with your choices. Okay? But now you know, right? But now you know. Like you weren't in the past. But like I said, I've been seeing visions a lot of this community evolving. And now that I can work with this truth stuff with SRT, I feel like it's really opening a lot of people's eyes and being able to answer people's questions of what they can see, what they can't see, and everything, and what I can't see. But I'm seeing this evolved community happening, which I love because in knowledge there is power and strength, in my opinion. Okay. You're not going to allow yourself to be deceived anymore. You're not going to allow yourself to be deceived by not being wise. I think you're in this, I think Spirit's trying to say, you guys are finally coming to this place of saying, I need to go within and I need to go above, okay? That these two cards right here, this is the path, okay? The upper world and counsel. You go to the upper world to receive your counsel, okay? You're going to the things beyond you, above you, the things to receive the counsel. You are like, I'm not going to be led anymore in the dark, number one, in the dark, and in this foolish place of being deceived constantly by people who don't mean well for me. Truth. You're now in your truth. You're now in your place. And I feel like Spirit's showing me, if somebody challenges you, you're going to cut that shit out. You're going to right that ass. Does that make sense? You're going to school them and say, it's just not that way. And maybe, you know, we all have room to change, to grow. Sometimes people don't like that. And sometimes in the most respectful way possibly, we just say, it's time to back down. I don't need this. And I don't need to listen to you. You know? You'd be surprised. They don't see what you see. People. Not just this person from the past. People. They don't see what you see. They don't see things the way you see things. They are beneath you. Sorry, guys. That sounds really mean to say. Hold on one second. I'm just going to like clean up this camera and you're not going to see me for a second. Do you see me? Okay, that's a little bit better. Good. It was like a little bit blurry. That was bothering me. How many true... I don't know. I'm going to have to ask that question to Spirit. How many true high priestess are there? Thank you, any of that. I don't feel right about where things are headed, and I'm grateful. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet, Conscious K. Thank you. That depends. There's not just one high priestess in the planet. That's not feasible. I will ask right now. Is there only one high priestess on this planet, Spirit? No, there's not. There's so many of us who are high priestess. We'll talk about it later at the end of the reading. There's not just one high priestess. It's impossible. All of us have many gifts who bring us to this high priestess status. And my gifts may be stronger than somebody else's, and somebody else may be stronger than me, you know? Does that make sense? I don't know what you mean, but you have to explain more. Okay. All right. It's saying the truth. The truth. They don't see what you see. Your ancestors are with you, but you haven't yet revealed your true self yet. It's almost like they're saying, you don't know yet. You don't even know who your true self is yet. Like who you are truly meant to be to the core. They're trying to show you. They're trying to show you, but you haven't discovered it yet. But it's okay. Because if Spirit is trying to show you, and if you're going within, it's telling you what to do now. Oh yeah, Spirit is telling me what to do now. If you go within and you don't know where your true purpose is, and you constantly go within and ask your high self and your spirit guides to guide you, you will find the truth. Because guess what? You have everybody backing you up right now. All right? You have the people who are on your side in the spiritual realm backing you up, even though you don't know who you are yet. You haven't birthed yet. There's going to be a day that you will. As long as you stand in your truth and don't let these people deceive you, okay? Like, it's so weird. They don't see what you see. They don't see what you see. So you don't need to make people understand. Like, my dad doesn't understand any of this stuff that I do. And I can't speak with him about it because he's closed. And I know he will never change. And that's okay. So you move on. You don't need to be there. I'm rambling. Am I a high priestess? And I'm sorry if you think I'm rambling, but you don't have to watch if this is too much for you, okay? Spirit, am I a high priestess? That's a fuck yeah. That's a big fuck yeah, actually. And that wasn't me answering. That's Spirit answering. Look how big that sway is. Do you even see my hand moving? Yeah. So, okay, we need to just take a break on that, on the messaging, because I need to get back to the point Spirit's saying. Okay? Refrain yourself. Okay? Refrain yourself. You don't need to show everybody the things that they don't want to see about you. Only show the people who are supposed to see it. Refrain yourself from exposing your truth to people who don't understand it. Does that make sense? Because people who don't understand it will never understand it. That's just the way it is. You can't change people. Only you can change yourself in your situation. Your past cycle, it's kind of funny. Your past cycle, as we have been saying, had to do with this place of not loving yourself. By you having to prove yourself to everybody is beneath you, kind of. Like, what's the Spirit saying? God, I have all these random callers coming in right now. It's annoying me. If you don't really like what I'm doing, Divine Butterfly, you really don't have to watch. I'm sorry. I'm only doing what Spirit is telling me to do. I'm doing what God is guiding me to do. And that might not be your path, and that's okay. But you don't have to watch it. It's fine. So, back to the reading again. You enjoy watching this, then why are you... Oh, but it's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to respond right now because I really want to get back to the reading so I can get back to the other stuff I need to do here. So, there's something in this self-love that in the past cycle, and it has to do with your family. Okay? And it's funny because it's going back to this family tribe thing. Okay? The ancestors, your ancestors. Okay? I feel like they're saying in your family, it's almost like your family is the thing that caused you to not love yourself. Right? Something in Spirit for the collective, do you mean in this family, in this lifetime, or past lives? All right, in your past life trauma, let's say, it's almost like you had cycles and cycles and cycles of your family not allowing you to love yourself. But you need to break that bond. All right, because we all are amazing in our own ways. If you're a good person inside, you're amazing in your own way. You need to break the bond of this. If somehow your family makes you feel like you shouldn't love yourself, or you shouldn't respect yourself, you're not enough type of thing, right? Then you need something that you need to break, right? There's something that you need to break here in this past cycle of your family and the way that you've been treated for, I want to say, many lifetimes of self-doubt, I don't know why. Self-loathing. I'm seeing self-loathing. See, I feel, oh God. As I'm saying it, oh my God. And, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Again, at the top of the deck, the family tribe. Holy shit. You never felt at home with your family. Whoever your family is to you. Okay? In your past, maybe even this lifetime, you've always felt rejected, and this led you to not love yourself. Family tribe, again, at the top of the deck. You know this is something that you need to heal. You no longer want to sell yourself short. You need to speak your truth, that you are a creative individual that has kept yourself trapped because of your family. Because of something that has to do with the family. Okay? Maybe they made you feel like you just weren't normal, or you weren't right, or, you know, your ideals were stupid. I don't know. Or you want to do that? Why would you do that? You're going to fuck your life up. And when people do this to you, like people do to me all the time, which I really don't give two fucks about, it does make you doubt yourself. So then it puts a halt on what you're meant to do. And then you get to this place where you're just like, enough. Enough. This is who I am. But this is a thing that has been in many, many, many lifetimes of yours. So it's something that you need to be strong enough to break. Wasn't good. You weren't good. You weren't skinny or pretty enough. Well, that's not your problem. That's their problem. Because I'm sure you're beautiful inside and out. And I'm sure you are good enough. You know, I meet a lot of people in my life, just like everybody else does. My thing is my truest gift, let's say, is clairsensia. I feel energy. I feel it, right? That's my biggest gift, let's say, my strongest, right? I have all of them, but that's my strongest one, is the feeling I get. Right? The energy that I feel from people, from things, from situations, the hostilities, right? Sorry, my phone keeps blowing up and everything has been distracting me today, and I'm trying to stay focused here. Clairsensia, why was I telling you this? Now why am I telling you this? Guys, I'm going to have to move on because I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm sure it's going to come back. Oh, I got it. Sometimes you meet the most beautiful people on the outside. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And in the inside, they're just disgusting people. And I feel those energies. And people always say, like, isn't this person beautiful? Or look at that person, this and that. And I'll look at them like, they're okay. Right? They're okay. And people don't get that. And then I'll look at somebody else. I'm like, oh my God, I love him. I love her. They're so cute. I love this. And then people look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, don't you see it? They're like, I don't see what you see. I'm like, I see it. I see it. Or then like there's like certain people that people are very envious of. And they're like, oh, look at them. They have this, they have this. And I look at them. I look at people and I go, what do you see that I don't see? I'm like, that person is dying inside. Don't you see that? And they're like, no, I don't see that at all. I'm like, how? They're literally decaying inside. You don't see that? You don't see it? You don't feel it? You don't look at them? No, and people don't see it. So don't worry about what your family has to say about you. Worry about what you think of yourself. Because if you're truly a beautiful person inside and out, you can look like Quasimodo. People are going to see how beautiful you are. Does that make sense? That was my point. Okay. Sorry. Okay. What else? This one. Okay. Oh my God. My phone is blowing up today. My children. Even though I just spoke with them beforehand, but I can't stop the live to answer the phone for my children because then I have to stop with you guys. Not enough hunger. For what? No hunger for what? Explain. What do you want to tell them, Spirit? Let's see. Tell us, but I couldn't tell. Okay. Oh. Is it for them, or is it for them or their family? It's like your family doesn't want to see you change. Your family doesn't want to see you change. Which is really sad, right? They want you to be who you were. They don't want you to move. They want you to do nothing. They want you to not take action. Why this card? Why this card? I just need an explanation for this card. Why does the family not want them to change and not take action? They don't want you to be passionate for other things. Why? Explain that card. There's a lot of cards that came out for that card. It's so weird. I just said they don't want you to change. They don't want you to take action. Change in the reverse. They don't want you to change. More clarifier. They think that you'll grow just the way you are. They just want you to try again. They don't want you to change. They think that if you just try one more time, things are going to be so great for you. In this old pattern of way who you used to be. They think if you just meet the right person that you're going to love yourself enough and you'll be just fine. Am I accurate on this, Spirit? Yeah. That's really sad. That's really sad. I'll answer the questions at the end. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, you're right. If you evolve, it reveals how stuck they truly are. Because guess what happens when you evolve? You make them look like shit and simple-minded. Right? Think about it. Why would people not want you to better yourself, right? That I needed a man. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we're like, oh, if you find the right guy, they'll be fine. Da, 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 da. No. Sometimes, yeah, it'd be great. And you know what? The right guy will help you evolve too. Or the right person in your life, right? It's not always just about that one person, right? It is really sad. It's actually horrible. It's horrible. There's no integrity there. There's no integrity there. I'm sure. I'm just asking. With the family or with them? Oh, there's no integrity. Integrity being what your family wants you to be. All right, yeah. So you're not really being authentic to yourself and sticking in your family's plan. That makes sense? On who they want you to be. So listen, we all have families that bring guilt. Right? The family guilt. When you don't do what they want you to do or what they think is the right thing for you to do. But do you really want to be what they want? It's so funny because Spirit was just talking about me. Spirit was just telling me about this before I came on, and then I was seeing it over here. Okay? There is this balance of positive and negative that has to take place here. Okay? You want to remove this negativity from your life and continue on the positive path. take positive action. And this is a go with the flow card for me as well, in the bathtub and the sails. If you take action, you may not be moving there. It might not be accelerated, but you will get to where you need to go, right? Oops. Good day. Let's see. Is it them or their family that is not listening to their intuition? Yeah, you haven't been taken. All right, so they're saying you're not listening to this gut feeling. I had a feeling it was you guys, but I just wanted to clarify since they're really talking about family today. This family tribe that's trying to like block you. Why? Family's supposed to propel you. That frustrates me. Yeah, so you haven't been listening to your intuition. I think this whole situation has been keeping you stuck with this family tribe, or maybe it's even just the family guilt of what you're just supposed to do, right? You're like, oh, I know I'm supposed to do this, but my family wants me to do that, so I don't want to disappoint them, or blah, 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 you know? Can't deal with it, sorry. That was my whole life, so I'm just been beyond that for a very long time, but it's just hard when you try to explain to people that it's your life. It's your life. It's now or never, right? It's your life. Can't blame anybody but yourself if you're not happy with it. All right. Spirit's saying, it's time to feel at home with who you truly are. Stop wasting your time. Stop thinking about this. Stop dissecting this thought. Just be who you are meant to be. Start listening to your intuition. Don't worry about what others think about you. It's time to go after what you truly want in your life. Okay? And sometimes you can't just remove yourself from your family, but what you can say is, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. Just like people are entitled to their opinion. This is why I'm weeding out people in my channel when it comes to this SRT stuff. It's time to be who you're meant to be. Nobody is stopping you but you. Don't worry about the family guilt. It's time to break this karmic cycle of every lifetime allowing your family to manipulate you. And even if they're not really strong arming you, sometimes they don't have to. Sometimes it's just that little word that they say and it just goes in your head and you're just like, oh my God, like now they're messing with my head again, you know? Sometimes like with the, Do you ever see the movie The Beastmaster? Spirit's showing me an old movie from when I was a kid. And they would put this worm in their ear and it would change them. It would morph. It was like that, right? It's okay though. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's like that little seed of that messes with you. It's done. It's done. All right? All right, I'm going to do the closing message and then you guys can ask your questions here. So you're dead? I don't understand what you mean by that. Should I sage or should I go tarot? And you should do both. You feel over? You shouldn't feel over. You shouldn't feel over. You feel defeated? Let's see. You fell over. Fell over in defeat? Okay, gotcha. Closing messages for this reading until after this. I will answer your questions, SRT questions. So don't start putting them down yet. They're saying Okay, guys, it's time to learn a new way. It's just time to learn a new way. It's ready. You're ready for the next path. The next path is going to bring you peace, guys. It's going to make you happier. It's going to keep you happier. It's going to make you calm. This next path, this next avenue that you're going to be leading in your life into. But it's time. It's time just to learn a new way. And maybe they're saying it's time to learn a more peaceful way. Just in case you were dealing with a lot of animosity with people. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my cards. And you can start putting your questions down for whoever has questions. And I will start in a second. Like I say, I like to pick up my cards. 1, I don't like a mess. 2, Spirit might need me to use a deck to answer your question. And if I don't have my cards picked up, I can't do that. So, because I have different decks, I have different meanings in it. And maybe the answer will be in one of those. 1 second, guys. It's going to be really, it's definitely taking me a long time to do the readings when I have to answer a lot of questions during this part of it, because, especially because I really do want to get to the SRT part of it, because I know a lot of people do have questions. Okay. Let's see. Does Gemini love me? The Virgo. Let's see. Let's see. Let me just make sure. I already did my whole prayer and atonement for SRT prior to coming on. If you guys ever really want to watch me do it, please let me know. So it does take like 5 minutes. So that's why I do it before I tune in. Okay, so I'm just going to double check that everything is clear channel. Just so you know how this works is there's like a team above me. I have a team above me. And everybody has to be on the same page. And on the same avenue, let's say, where this doesn't work. You get false information. So everybody has to be copacetic. So now I'm just going to check. Anything else on my pen? Speaking with anything else? Okay, good. Okay, so Gemini. So listen, guys. You asked me a question. If I give you the answer that you don't like to hear, I am sorry. But I'm asking my high self and the team, and they're giving me the answer. Okay, guys? Okay, so, Georgie L. Does Gemini love me? A Virgo. It's saying no. But does Gemini like Virgo? Yes. Is Gemini, because you have to be very specific with the question. Does Gemini have some love for this Virgo? Yes. At what percentage? So 50%. So they do love them, but they're not 100% in love with them. Yes. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay. I'm so determined and eager. Why is my business not taking off? There are blocks or some bad vibes on me. For African Sun. Why is her business not taking off? Is it because there's blocks or bad vibes on her? No, that's not why. Is she aiming in the right direction, the right path? Yes. Is it time for her business to take off right now? Yes. Is it going to be slow or accelerated? They say it's going to take off. Or is there something that she's not doing properly, Spirit? There's something that maybe you're not handling properly. But I think if you whatever it is, I'm not sure what it is, but if you start handling this situation properly, that things will take off in a more accelerated pattern for you. African Sun. Sorry, I know my fingers. How many twin flames do I have? My name is Roxanne. Okay. How many twin flame does Roxanne have? Actually, I always say that wrong. How many petals does she have? No, how many divisions in her petal, please? 9? Oh God, you have a big family too. That's good. Okay, so that means if there's 9 divisions, you are one of the 9. So that means you have 8. But 8. So then how many are incarnated here on earth, Spirit? 5? Has she met any of them yet? How many has she met? Three? You've met 3. Has she been intimate with any of these 3? Did she like any of these 3s in an intimate manner? Yes. How many of the ones did she actually like in an intimate manner? 1. Has this person been out of her life and for a while now? No. Is this person in her life at the moment? Hold on, it's giving me a funny question. Okay, so is this person in her life a little bit? Is that what you're trying to say? Yes. Okay, so whoever this person, all right, there's one person maybe that you like that you haven't been intimate with. That is maybe is one of your twins, not maybe, it's one of your twins. They're not really in your life, but they're not really out of your life. Is she meant to be with any of her twin flames? Is Roxanne meant to marry or have a long-term relationship with any of these twins? No. They're just meant to come in and teach her the lessons that she needs. Roxanne will Roxanne meet an amazing soul person, soulmate, soul family that she will be with for long term. Yes. Yes. Okay. Astral Souza. Is K one of my twins? And is P meant to be romantic soulmate? So is for Estroff Souza. Is K one of Estroff Souza's twins? No. Is P meant to be a romantic soulmate for this person? Yes. A long-term soulmate? Yes. How many gifts are there? I'm not really sure what you mean. Divine Butterfly. You're welcome. Will true love come to me soon? Lion's Love X2. Will soon love come to Lion's Love X2? Will true love come to this person soon? It's saying yes. Will it be within this calendar year? Will it be within the next calendar year? All right, so not this calendar year, but within the next calendar year, you will meet a true love. Is this true love meant to be her life or this person's life partner? All right, it won't be your life partner, but it will be true love. Okay. I thought we only have one. No, we don't only have one twin flame. And we have. You could have one twin flame. You could have no twin flame, but you can have up to 9, which means minus you. I explained this yesterday. That means you would have 8. But that doesn't mean they're all incarnated. It's like having multiple sets of twins, you know what I mean? Or having like septuplets or whatever, seven twins or 8 twins. It's like, does that make sense? It's like that. And it's just, it is what it is. Wow. Is money coming and is what I expect? Should I sage or should I tarot? Is money coming? Is money coming? Is it what she expected? They're saying no. Is money coming for this person? No. Is it what they expected? No. It's not. I'm sorry. That's what Spirit's saying. I don't know what the situation is, so I can't really speak. I don't know what else to ask it. What's the best thing I can be? What is the best thing I can be doing for myself? Care. And mental health wise, I feel stuck. Conscious K feels stuck. Let's see. Is there something you can help her? What's the best thing that she can do to take care of herself? Can you direct us? Is it a blockage or something she physically needs to do? Okay, which chart? That's funny. 10A? Okay. A chart called miscellaneous blocks. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. Let's see what we got. All right, the inside or outside? Outside, okay, what is it? Loss, is that right? Loss of subconscious integrity? No. Astrological belief? Wait, what is it? Please show me what it is. Oh, it just keeps moving. What is the thing that... Is it multiple things on this chart? No. What is it? Clear the cellular memory. Is this something that I should be doing for this person? All right, just clear it. Are you having health issues? Is that what it is? Hold on a second. All right, clear the cellular memory, please. Hold on a second. I want to ask Spirit a question when they're done clearing this. All right, do I need to clear that back to the 13 originals? Okay, so then is her health committee working at the moment? All right, can we re-educate her health committee to get on board with her, please? Yes, they're clearing that. So it's funny, we have like our spirit guides, a whole bunch of them, right? We have our spirit guides, whatever, and your high self and everything like that. We also have a committee of people, or spirits, who are supposed to be our health committee. Kind of like, let's say, our spiritual doctors. But for some reason, they are never activated. And I don't know why. It really almost makes no sense. It's almost like they're on vacation until you call them in. It's like being a government official. You're getting paid for doing nothing. They're not getting paid though. But you know what I mean. I know. They're probably like looking at me like, sorry. As I say that, the thing just starts spinning faster. So they're accessing your health committee to be on with you right now. All right, is our health committee accessed? Are they all on board right now? Are they going to help her? Anything else that we need to do to get her? Or any advice you want to give her? Anything else we need to do to get her feeling right? Because she's not been feeling right. Anything else? What else, Spirit? 10B? Okay, which is right next to the chart that we were on. What is it? Etheric body out of balance. Your body's out of balance. All right, please clear back the spirit to the 13 original bodies, please. Oh, that could be why you're not feeling right. Okay, anything else? Anything else we can do for her right now? Okay, so hopefully this will help you. Okay. Bobby Ann, does my Leo love me? Does Bobby Ann's Leo love her? Now, I don't know if you saw the last thing. I'm going to see what it says, and then I'm going to ask the percentage. Does this person love her at all? Okay, so they're not completely in love with you, but they do love you. What's the percentage that they love Bobby Ann? $80. 80%. So they are 80% they love you. But it's like not 100%. I don't know why they're giving me such a big yes right now. Like a really big yes. Oh, that's a tricky question, Queen to be. Will her book be successful? Yes. But what your level of success is and what Spirit's level of success is are two different meanings. Okay, so if you mean, well, her book, will she profit a lot of money off of this book? No. Will she profit money off of this book? Yes. So it won't be like worldwide type of thing. No, but you will make money off of it. See, as I'm saying, Spirit's meaning of success and our meaning of success are two different meanings. Like time for us is very different for time for them. There are certain, I know, it's a little bit frustrating, I'm sorry. Don't speak much, but I watch you all the time. Aw, thank you, Bobby Ann. Yeah, it's definitely out of balance. Thank you. This is so interesting. I know it is, believe me. I'm learning all the time. How many gifts are there? What do you mean by how many gifts are there? How many spiritual gifts? It's literally infinite of how many spiritual gifts you can actually have. Thank you. Right? How many spiritual gifts are there? Because I'm not quite sure what that this person is meaning. This divine butterfly, 91. Spirit, is there a number of gifts that are out there? Assuming spiritual gifts. Is there a number? There is no number. Because it's infinite. Also, and each realm, and each dimension, and each planet, and each whatever, universe, all right, there's parallel universes happening at the same time in different places in the same place. We all have different things. Who is the true? Is there a one true high priestess? No, there is not one true high priestess. There are multiples. Yes, see, Spirit's saying yes. There are multiple true high priestesses. There is not just one. I don't know why you think there's one. There's not. Hi, Angela. Let me see. I don't know. I wish I knew what you're thinking, because there is not one high priestess. And on every dimension, there are multiple high priestesses, right? Yeah, it's like there's... and then every high priestess is going to have different kinds of gifts. Yes. Spirit's like, yes. So, no, there's not one true high priestess. What, do you think that I was saying I was the one high priestess of the freaking planet and the universe? Hell no. No way. But I am a high priestess, and I'm sure some of you who are watching me are probably high priestesses as well. Yes. It's just that we all have our own different levels. Believe me, I am not the. There is no the. That's the thing. There is no the. There is no one. The only thing there's really one of, there's one God. Yes, there's one God. I think everything else is kind of gray, right? Yeah, there's gray here. I hope that is answering your question, because if you read anywhere that there was one high priestess, just like people say there's one twin flame, that's very wrong knowledge. All right, so please, no. God anointed, God appointed. Yes, thank you. There can't only be one. Because just for say, I was the one high priestess. How is that possible? How is one high priestess going to help millions of people? It's impossible, right? There are millions, billions, trillions, a number that I don't even know. High priestesses? Yes. There are so many. And guess what? There are high priestesses that you don't even know they exist because they don't even know they are. Right? Kind of like, what was her name? That saint, the nun. The nun. I can't think of her freaking name right now. That saint who became the nun. She was a nun. She was in our lifetime or a lifetime before us. Yeah, I think she died when I was young. With the Teresa? Right? That Teresa? Sister Teresa or something. She was a nun or whatever she was. She was a high priestess. She was out there helping people. Thank you, Saint Teresa. Thank you. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? There are so many. There's a woman I met the other day at a bridal shower. She's a high priestess. She doesn't even know it. And I saw her and I was like, oh my God, I love her. She's this little old lady. And she is a prayer. She prays for everybody. But she's a healer. She heals people. When she prays for people, she heals them. And instantaneously, I knew it. That's a different level of being a high priestess. Does that make sense? Divine, whatever, butterfly. What was your name? I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names. Divine Butterfly 91. Yes. I have been afraid to ask, but will my grandmother make it home from the hospital? Will we get to go on a family vacation? Will Conscious K's grandmother make it home from the hospital? Will they get to go on the family vacation? It's saying no. I'm sorry. It's saying no. Question. Can free will change the outcome of this? A little bit. If the doctors make the right, or if something takes a slight turn, could things get better? Will it make things on the path that the grandmother's on right now? Will things get better? So in the path that your grandmother's on right now, they're saying things won't get better. But if somebody, is it a doctor? Or if doctor or family member? Doctor. If a doctor makes a slightly different decision, the outcome will be better. They're saying yes. And the grandmother will make it out of the hospital. Yes. But whatever path their grandmother's on right now, that's why I don't like to answer yes or no questions on something so big. I like to dig, because it's not just no. Because there is free will. And I think I explained this to you. All right? If we are on this path that we're on right now, this is going to be the answer. If you decided, no, I'm really going to go this way now, things are going to change. Does that make sense? So the path that your grandmother's on right now, it doesn't seem well. But if the doctor decides, will it have to be a discussion with the family members of the doctor or doctors? Yeah, so if you guys have some kind of discussion with the doctors, like, is there something else we can do? Is there something else we can try? Will the doctor decide to maybe try something different? Yeah. So I think the Spirit's trying to say, maybe talk to the doctors to encourage them to take a different approach, and it might change the outcome for your grandmother. Why can't my love interest just tell me he has Mother Teresa, thank you. Why can't this person tell this person that they don't have love for them? They're just not courageous enough. They don't have balls. Basically, they're afraid of what the outcome is going to be, how they're going to respond, how you're going to respond. That's why they can't tell you. Oh, Divine Butterfly, you have so much to learn. Sorry. That's what I like to do. Pray. Okay, me too. Okay, Divine Butterfly, if you think so. But you can lead that path if that's what you decide to believe. It's fine. Will she go to Grace Village after the hospital? No, it doesn't say no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I can see and feel people around me too. That's how I knew this woman was so authentic. All right, any more questions? And you know what? So, for those of you who haven't been watching, back and forth is yes. Left, right is no. High self. Is there only one? No, let me reframe this question. As human beings, do we only have one twin flame, Spirit? No. All right. Spirit, high self. Can somebody have no twin flames? Yes. Can somebody have multiple twin flames? Yes. Okay, trying to hold my hand as steady as possible because I am holding it up. I'm trying to think of the right questions here, guys, to prove this to you. Can you have 10 twin flames? No. Because there's something called the way they described it was family petals, let's say, flowers and vines, okay? So this is how we are taught. Can you have 9 twin flames? No, because you can be one of the 9, because there could be 9 divisions. See how it's changing? But you can have up to 8 twin flames. Can all twin flames be incarnated in this lifetime? Can you have any twin flames incarnated in your lifetime? No. But you can have 8 just on the other side, and they weren't meant to come in this lifetime with you. Right. Yeah, I don't know what else to ask to prove it to you. But this is not me. This is Spirit. Will they get this? Okay. Okay. Yes, they are very feisty because you know what? We don't only have one. And I knew this from the beginning. Whenever I learned about twin flames and everybody said it was one, I was like, no, it's impossible because I know I don't have one. I knew it, and I knew who they were when I met them. I knew it because, what did I say? What is my strongest sense? Clairsensia. I know. I feel it. I know it from the bottom of my gut. And I was like, oh, well, they say there's only one, so who could it be? But I know this one and this one is absolutely my twin. I don't even remember how many twin flames I have. How many divides do I have in my petal, Spirit? Hold on, it's still moving. 5? 6? 6. So I have 5. Okay? So since there's 6, 5. How many are incarnated in this lifetime? 2? 2. Have I met them both? Yes. Was I intimate with both of them? Yes. Was I meant to be with my first one? No. Was I meant to be with my second one? Yes. Was my husband my twin flame? No. Was my husband in my soul family? Was my husband a good person? No. Was my husband in every past life, was he ever a good person? No. If I had known this prior to getting married, I could have saved myself a lot of anxiety. But it doesn't matter because I was meant to be with him to have my children. See? Yep. Do I have bad energy? Does Queen to be have bad energy around her? No. Is there any negative things around her though? Yes, but it's not her. Could we just clear and remove whatever's around there? They're going to clear and remove it. Oh my God, my phone is blowing up. After this, I'm going to have to go. Let's see. They're going to clear and remove your bad energy that you have around you, whatever negative things are around you. Clear and remove. And I have to pick up the phone for my son because he's been blowing up my phone. Okay, is she good? Is Queen to be okay? Is it cleared now? All this negative energy, toxic shit. Okay. All right, I need you to do a clear wipe up of everybody who I've been talking to and everybody I've been has been texting me and I've been answering questions for. Clear it up, mop it up, close up the doors, knock it up, knock it in. Let me begin. Hold on. Spirit is doing a mop up right now, so I can't really ask anything at the moment, even though I was mopping it up. Clear it. Do you want to stop and answer this question before you do the mop up? Because then I'm going to have to mop you up again. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Does Angela have any bad energies around her? Yes. Is it people or energies? People. Is it energies too? And energies. People and energies. Can we clear and remove whatever it is for right now? Clear and remove, please. Okay. All right, mop it up, clean it up. That's my last question, guys. I'm sorry. Mop it up. Close any portals, close any doors, clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up for them and for me. Release any dark energy, any negativity. Look, look at this thing. This is for everybody who's been watching, everybody who's had intentions. It's cleaning everything up right now. It's closing everything up, so there's no leaks or anything like that. Divine Butterfly, I don't even know why you're still on here. You don't even like what I'm saying. Like, seriously. You need to be more positive. How about this? You need to be more objective. You're welcome, honey. You need to be more positive. You need to be more objective. You need to be more open-minded. You need to read about your sacral chakra. Like, you need to be a little bit more creative. Things are not as black and white as you think they are. You have a belief system that is very black and white. Are you a Libra? I don't need to tell you what I'm thinking, and I don't need to prove it to you, just so you know. And my gift doesn't work like that. I'm not that person. I can't read your mind. Is it clear? Well, Spirit gave me a good message. No, I know who the High Priestess is. I'm sorry. You have issues. Lies, he watches you? I don't even know who you're talking about, Divine Butterfly. But this will be the last time you're watching my channel. Bye, guys. See you later.